Hey guys, sorry if I sound a little off or a little nasally today. I'm just a little bit sick, but don't worry, I'm still here to make sure that you guys are sick along with me. Anyways, a lot of you guys have been asking me to go back to my roots, what really blew me up on YouTube, which if you didn't know is Booktok. Booktok and Bike Talk. Kind of similar things, not quite the same, but who knows, you know, it doesn't matter. And I wouldn't say I've been avoiding it, I've just been like, you know, purposefully not watching it. Whatever that would be called. Anyways, if you don't know what Booktok is, you haven't watched my videos, you haven't seen Booktok somehow anywhere on the internet yet, it's basically a side of TikTok dedicated to spicy books, otherwise known as smut books, which to me sounds like a slur. I don't like saying that word, but spicy books is what they call them, you know, books about sex. And at this point, Booktok has kind of spread beyond just TikTok. It kind of has permeated its way into any social media app. Is just called Booktok because it's a little catchy little phrase. But if you still really don't know what I'm talking about, let me just show you just a little example, just a paragraph from this book called The Worst Kind of Promise by Celeste Breyers Tropes. And it says right here, when her brother's best friend finds out she's not wearing any underwear. Really hot, really getting me going. So let me read a little section for you here. My fingers are more than ready to graze the lace of her piece, to wet my pads with the soaking through the front, but the apparent lack of barrier thwarts my next move because Faye Hollings isn't wearing any underwear. Yeah. So genuinely, you know, I don't even know what the fuck to say about that. I don't even know how you can read that and enjoy that. I know it's just for the purposes of like jerking off. I just don't really understand. You know, to me, when you write it down on a book like this, it just seems more perverse. Is that just me? You know, I'm not really here to kink shame. If you want to read books to get off, more power to you. It's like the most advanced form of gooning is to like have to read to really get it off. I feel like the next step up would be like sexy Sudoku. Like you're like jerking off to sexy provocative numbers. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm too sick to make jokes today, guys. I'm too sick. Anyways, yeah, you probably get it by now. You probably understand what's going on. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to read some of those passages that are posted all over TikTok from certain books. And we're also going to react to more skit-based Booktok content. There's a lot of that out there. So an example of that would be this video. Whoa, he just kicked that bat right up into his hand. And that's sexy because, you know, metal bat, stalking the woman you're with. I get it. It's sexy. So yeah, enough, you know, jibber jabber. Let's get right on into this one. All right, let's get straight into reading some passages here. This one is called Make You Keep Me by L.A. Shaw. When she starts to tease him while riding passenger princess. Okay. Then she reaches her hand between my legs, squeezing my already hardening with a lip up my neck. Sweet. Dope. I still hate the fact that she had you inside of her. She rubs her hand over my pants, finding the tip of my pierced.
Oh my God.
I hate that she felt this before I did, that anyone other than me felt it. My head falls back against the headrest, keeping my eyes focused on the road. You are lucky our son is in the car, or I'd make you choke on my cock. What? Hold on. Your son's in the car? What is happening? You guys are making out hardcore style, hitting second base in the car with your kid in the back? This is a fiction book. This is a completely made up scenario. The child did not have to be here. I chance a glance, hey, at her. That plush bottom lip between her teeth does nothing to calm my rock hard. I may not trust myself to drive and get sucked by you. But don't think I won't pull this car over and find a deserted back road to bend you over the seat on while shoving your face into the leather so you don't wake him. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's really gross. Dude, writing about sex in such a perverse way like this is already gross enough. Sex in it of itself, I think everyone can agree, outside of when you are in an intimate relation with someone else, sex is a gross thing to just discuss all of a sudden. Just be like, hey, my rock hard pierced cock. No, you can't just talk about that. And then you had to throw a child into it, a sleeping child in the back of the car. Are you kidding me, L.A. Shaw? You came up with this scenario completely on your own. Nobody told you there's gotta be a kid. There's gotta be a kid involved. That's so weird, dude. And that's the first one that we decided to actually look at. The other one I had, like, I already had it saved. I was not expecting I was not expecting that. This next one is from a book called Promise to the Alphas by Layla Sparks, which is just a bad way to start it. Promise to the Alphas? No, thanks. She's been left by her pack while she's in a lot of pain. I immediately take action. What is this? Why do they keep doing this, putting sparkles? Action. What is that? Action? That doesn't sound good. Nope. She's in pain and I immediately take action. If you know what I mean. Action. With my pierced penis with the child and no, I can't even make that joke, dude. I silently lifted her hips and speared her over my dick as she cried out in pleasure. Hold on a second. Wait, I thought she was in a lot of pain. She was left by her pack, and she's in a lot of pain. And the action you take. Oh, sorry. The action was to spear her over your dick and make her cry. All right. Who put you up to this? Come on out. I know Ashton Kutcher's coming out of somewhere, and he's got the kid in the back of his car, and his pierced. No. Still just doesn't work. I can't even joke about that. Her eyes rolled back with relief as she squeezed her tight pussy over my What? The warmth of her tight channel was too much, and I was about ready to explode inside of her within seconds. I just don't know how you could even write it to sound more disturbing. Tight channel? Sex I want to have now. Oh fuck, she said, licking her lips some more. This feels so good. I was still upset that her alpha had abandoned her during her heat, but I decided to focus on the here and now. Oh, what a nice guy. So that's why she got abandoned. She got abandoned in her heat because obviously human beings go into heat. We all do that. We all go into heat eventually. And he's just, he's just helping. She's in a lot of pain. He's gonna spear her over his dick. Like fucking Bane with Batman, just right over his penis. Awesome, dude. Good. I growled into her ear as I licked her soft earlobe. Ride me, baby. Use me in whichever way you want. Obey your heat. Wow. Whew. Things are getting hot and spicy in here for me. I'm feeling, I'm very obvious. Boiling down there. It's very hard and all the blood is rushing from my... No, man, I can't even fake it. This shit sucks. How do you even get off to this, guys? Genuinely, I'm not asking to kink shame. I'm sincerely asking the question. How do you read these words and it does anything for you? At all. Maybe this is a psychological thing, has to do with whether you're more visual or more imaginative, right? But I don't get it. Okay, this one is called Dark Obsessions by F. Lee Campbell. And it says, this book has me sweating, which is good. That's another good thing. That's what you want to have happen when you're reading a book. You want to start sweating. This time, you are going to take your orgasm from me. You are going to sit on my face and ride me like the perfect little slut you are. I can. I'll squash you. No, you won't. There's barely anything to you. I tightened my fingers around the sides of her neck and grinned as she took a shallow breath. Plus, I'd happily submit to death if it was beneath those divine thighs of yours. You will sit down fully and you will fucking ride my face until you come all over it. Do you understand? Hell yes, dude. Hell yeah. That's so hot. I can't even imagine yet how much of this I'm gonna have to just edit out. Like, how much of this I'm gonna have to censor. Oh, here's another good one. The Librarian and Her Alphas by Layla Sparks. Layla clearly is sparked by one specific thing. And that would be wolf penis. You might need a new couch, I whisper, embarrassed to the wolf shifter after I accidentally ruin it. Oh, God. Did you shit all over it? We might need a new couch. A new couch. Gunnar groans when he sees the mess I'm making on Damon's in the couch as I squirt everywhere. I think our sweet girl is ready for a big fat in her ass. No. Oh, this is too much. He says hungrily. Isn't that right, baby? Oh, God, please. I beg, squirming on Damon's lap. He stops fucking me for a moment and spreads my ass again, giving Gunnar the all clear. All right? Good to go, buddy. Good to go. Come on in. Landing. Go ahead, Gunnar. Stuff her tight little hole. I want her to feel the two of us f***ing her together. Oh my God. Oh my god, people, not only do people actually read this, but they're like, they enjoyed it so much, they're posting it all over the internet for other people to see. And there are so many of these. I'm trying to not include any that show people's faces or like are specifically target an actual person posting content like this. I'm really just trying to keep it anonymous because I'm not gonna lie, you know, this is embarrassing stuff. This is embarrassing stuff to post, and I don't want to embarrass you more by making it even more public. All right, I think I can only do one more of reading these before I can't do this anymore. So we're gonna choose another good one here. Here we go. This one's called Forbidden Titan by E.V. Olsen. When the morally gray hockey player talks, more like Cox, his stepbrother threw it? Oh, what? What? Why? Why stepbrother? What? Why? Dude, do these authors not realize they are writing these books? These are fictional situations that don't have to include this shit. First it was a child in the back of the car, then it was getting speared by Dick, and now it's banging your own stepbrother. Guys, this is not just cringe, this is like really weird shit. That's it, he growls, fisting my hair, his balls slapping against my chin as he f***s my face. Yeah, I can't do this. Yeah, I can't do this, guys. This is legitimately way too much for me, and not just me. I don't think YouTube is gonna allow me to show most of this. I have to imagine that whatever you just saw was heavily censored, and most of the words were just straight removed so that you didn't hear what I said at all. So I don't think it would be too fun to continue doing that for too long. I know you guys love it. I know you love it. I know you do. I know you love it. You do. But we're gonna move on to the Booktok skits. A lot of them are under hashtag dark romance. So let's just get right into this. She's crawling away. All right, cool, awesome. So it's just a woman crawling away for her life, being chased by a man who's clearly gonna go help her, get her off the ground, help her out, just help her, definitely not anything else. All right, and this one says, warning, this one will ruin you. 1 man, 1 month, just a contract, nothing more, but one bid changed everything. She was sold, bought, and owned, and completely given to the darkness she swore she'd resist. Didn't quite ruin me, personally. I can't really look past how awkward this must have been to record. Yet 3 dudes teleport in out of nowhere, all wearing like a little uniform and their little ghost masks. What is it with the ghost masks? The like skull masks and all the like fake military cosplaying? Like, what is it with that? Does that ruin you? Does it ruin you when they dress like that? Makes them all sexy? I don't know. To me, it just seems like 3 dudes you'd walk past in AutoZone, and you'd maybe think to yourself, I wonder if those 3 guys dress up in all black and wear skull masks and pretend to assault women for TikTok videos, because, yeah. It seems like there's a lot of these videos from different creators of, like, women trying to run away and they're being caught by men, which is obviously insinuating they're being... right? I mean, I don't even want to say that. Like this one here, which says, POV, you almost got away. Oh, wow. So hot. You see how those 3 guys are all wearing military stuff? And they found her? And then they're gonna traumatize her? Wow, that's so hot. 3? Oh, girl, run. It's my turn. I know this video is supposed to be playful, lighthearted, I'm just laughing at this shit, whatever. But can't you guys see how harmful this is on the minds of real, genuine people? Both for young women who are gonna see it as okay or maybe even attractive that a man would be willing to go so far as to assault them, but also for men to get this warped idea in their mind that they're these hot, masked, Booktok sexy guys that can just go chase women down and fucking assault them. It's bad. It's bad all around. The books are one thing, these videos are really bad, like this one. Okay, cool. So you got 2 masked murderers in her house. They chase her down. She can't get away. So, of course, it's really hot. So, of course, that's really sexy and hot, and it should get you off. No! Oh, here's another one. Woman running away. She trips. Masked man, masked killer. Oh! wrong. Instead, this time, the masked killer who was going to assault this innocent woman is then stopped by another masked man, a good one, a good masked man. Okay, maybe not as different as I thought. Are they all like this? Ooh, what's this?
I'm giving you 10 seconds to leave.
What? I nearly whisper.
If you're not gone in 10 seconds, then your decision has been made.
The night isn't over.
10.
We had a deal.
9.
I asked you to bring my darkest fantasies to life.
8.
I want this.
7.
I want you.
6. 5. 4.
I'm not changing my mind.
3.
2. I taunt, and his eyes narrow.
1.
I'm wet. Are you? This man dressed up, did his hair, stood in a silent kitchen, set up his little tripod, you know, got the angle right, got the lighting right. Well, how do I look? And then, in complete silence, just did this.
I'm giving you 10 seconds to leave. If you're not gone in 10 seconds.
Can you even imagine how awkward that would be to see, to watch, let alone to do? I mean, I've recorded a plethora of TikToks alone in my room. No one there, completely silent other than me, but at the very least, I wasn't doing this. Maybe I should have been. Maybe I should have been. Maybe I'd have way more followers if I was just like, what? Anyways, guys, this is starting to make my brain deteriorate, so I'm gonna do just a few more, and we're gonna finish it out strong. This one says, when you thought you'd finished the job, but she's feral. Okay, so I guess he's like he's doing animal control or something like that, right?
Why don't you come down here so I can suck your cock, pretty boy?
He went back down because he was gonna have even more. Man, that's the dream. The dream I've always had is to have to dress up in full fake military simulation garb, go down into my dingy basement, have sex with my girlfriend, and then when I'm leaving, apparently leaving her down there too. I don't know, leaving her down in the dungeon basement, she's gonna call back up to me in the Exorcist voice and tell me to give her more cocky boing boing. Give her more her cocky one boing boing.
Hey, you keep your eyes on me, sweetheart. I need to see your eyes. As you give in, let that feeling take over. Yeah.
Ugh. Stop! Stop it!
Let the feelings take over.
All right, relax. What? Something like that? I don't understand. I don't understand that one. Wow, yeah, really sexy, you know. The idea of two grown men making their way into my house, into my personal space where I am alone and I'm also a woman, is very attractive to me personally. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I was coming here with the false sense of hope that I would come onto Booktok and things would be better. And at first, when I first started, it looked like most of the posts were just book recommendations, right? And then I looked deeper, and the book recommendations consisted of stuff like this. Alex, Ruby Pants, her thighs flushed and trembling after her orgasm. Oh my god, we gotta stop. And that's when I realized nothing's gotten better. In fact, if anything, things have gotten worse, and I think that's just the way it is. I think I'm just realizing now I have absolutely no power to stop any of this from happening, even if I make a trillion videos on it. It's weird, it's gross. A lot of them are way weirder and grosser and more taboo than they need to be. And for some reason, there's an obsession over women being like assaulted, taken advantage of, and that's not cool. That's just not something that should be replicated or in any way promoted to a young or at the very least impressionable audience. So yeah, there's not anything really for me to say other than I hope you enjoyed. I hope you laughed a few times or cringed or both. I don't know. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Check out my Patreon at patreon.com/CoopNoop20. For $2 a month, you get the video a day early and your name right here at the end of the video. And for $10 a month, you get all of that plus your name even bigger, and I'm gonna read it at the end of the video. So let's do that. I want to say thank you so much to Dot, Simp Magnet, Jamie H, Tyler XP, Cal, Shania Holiday, The Real William Afton, Liv Doom, Seafoam Gray, Keely8008, Bray, Matthew Pinkman, Ives, Alex Zink, Phineas58, and Speep. And also Fern, who just became a $10 patron. Thank you, Fern. Guys, thank you so much for being $10 patrons. You're the best. I also want to apologize to anybody still watching if this video was a little bit lower energy than usual. I am sick right now, so I'm trying to get content out for you guys since I was gone for like 2 weeks. But not much more to say. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back next Sunday. Love you. Cock. I don't know.